So I wasn't even planning on making this video. I was, well, tonight anyway, but I've been thinking about it for a while. For the last past couple of days. This is a D.A.P video, and this is the video about their recent strike and about why they had to sit there and take pretty much a bit of a break from YouTube until I guess they could sit there and straighten it out and stuff. Now, it's disappointing in general, and I think that it personally sucks. D.A.P is among my favorite groups as far as, like, catching pedos and stuff like that. And for the majority of their run, I've never really had too much of a problem with them, minus that one video. But and I still do feel that way about that video. But check it out. Check out the video that I'm talking about. It's just type in D.A.P in my name and it'll come up. But point is, it sucks, and a lot of people are upset. A lot of the fans are upset, and read the comment section, and people are saying things from, YouTube is protecting pedos, and this is bullshit, and they're very professional, and yet other groups aren't, and their videos are up, but theirs is down. And it's one of those things where it's like, it has nothing to do with that. And in some ways, it has everything to do with that. Here's the thing. It really comes down to the unfortunate luck of the draw. You can have people do the same thing, and one video will get taken down, and the other video will stay up. Hell, it's happened to me. It's literally happened to me. Quick little side story. I do reviews on soap operas. And apparently, one of my videos got a copyright strike on my Bold and the Beautiful video. Yet, there's somebody else that also does Bold and the Beautiful. They are still continuing to do it. But yet, my video got taken down. Now, I think it's bullshit. I mean, I'm not sitting there trying to, throw any sort of shade on her channel, because, she's doing, good things and stuff like that. But the point is that YouTube, it's just, unfortunately, it's the luck of the fucking draw. You have channels that will stay up and other channels that go down for the exact same shit. And there's really no... Unfortunately, with YouTube, you can't sit there and pinpoint why a video got taken down and why another one stayed up. But if you really look at it, and especially some of the comments as far as like, some channels being able to stay up and other channels being taken down, but that's just simply not true. I mean, Alex got his channel taken down a ton of times, and we all know how hard Alex was going in on people. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, these people are disgusting creeps and stuff like that, so it's not like I have any sympathy for them. But my point is, Alex went hard on a lot of them, said a lot of racist stuff, just very aggressive the way he went about doing some of his videos. Unfortunately, what the hell? Unfortunately, there were videos where Alex was actually, for the most part, professional. And his videos will still get flagged, taken down, and his channel will get taken down. So, unfortunately, it's one of those things when you got a situation like D.A.P, and, they're doing this stuff by the books, and yet their shit is getting taken down. And people can sit there and say, they're protecting pedophiles, they're censoring. It's not, what it really comes down to is TOS. And as much as I don't like to sit there and admit it, yes, you can sit there and record someone, okay? You can sit there and record someone, but you can't, and I'm going to sit there and say this again for some of the people that get very defensive and, make it seem like I'm coming at D.A.P in a negative way, and just no. You can sit there and record someone in public. Now, when you do it in the stores, that's kind of different. But the point is, you can't sit there and record someone. The problem is when you record and upload it to a private company without that person's consent. that's where we get into issues. So they can look at it like, oh, you harassed this person, you didn't get this person consent, they're running away, they're doing this, that, and the third. It could be as professional as how it only takes one person to be like, oh, I remember them saying that they had to get consent to sit there and show the image. Yeah, we're going to take this video down. I mean, when you really stop and think about it, damn near every channel, in some form or way, violates TOS. You know, commentary channels, those videos that they consider ASMR videos, which a lot of times is just straight up porn, they all violate TOS. So, to be honest, yes, it sucks that D.A.P's videos got taken down, that they got a strike on the channel, that they won't be able to upload for a while, or a week or two or whatever. It fucking sucks. There's just no other way to sit there and put it. Now, one of the good things is that D.A.P does actually have, you know, their own website. Hell, they actually have their own website, and they also have a Patreon, which I guess also puts in more videos with like exclusive content and stuff like that. So the point is, people do have options, you know. YouTube isn't the only game in town as far as like seeing and supporting their content. There is other content, you know, there is other ways you can sit there and support them. You know, you can sit there and go on their Twitter page, you can go on their Facebook page. I mean, hell, you look at Ace or Danny's 417 Predator Hunters, a lot of their videos are on Facebook. Because at this point, it's just like, fuck it. There's no point of putting on YouTube and then having it taken down because it's a violating TOS and yada yada yada. You know, it's just, it is what it is. And to be honest, I'm surprised that, well, I'll probably sit there and look at it, that some of the videos didn't get taken down off of Facebook. Because Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they all follow the same rules. And it sucks, but it is what it is. So the best way to sit there and support D.A.P is by going on the website, watching their stuff, supporting their Patreon. That's definitely where you can sit there and help them, because YouTube is just, I feel like YouTube partly wants to cover their ass. And as much as I hate to sit there and say it, I do understand it. You know, I've said this in one of my other videos before, as far as, you know, people saying that they're getting mad at YouTube because YouTube is censoring them, this, that, and the third. And YouTube sucks because this, that, and the third. But here's the thing about YouTube. YouTube is not just a predator hunting, like, they don't just cater to the predator hunters channels. Just like they don't just cater to the lifestyle channels, to the vlog channels. It's kind of a, you know, everything. So as much as I hate, and I cannot sit there and stress this enough, that I hate that they took down a lot of these channels, like Alex's channel even, because, yeah, I have my issues with him, but at the end of the day, dude is doing something that, you know, is saving lives. So as much as I hate the fact that they are taking down a lot of their channels, you know, they gave D.A.P a strike, and I'm not in favor of it. I have to kind of sit there and look at this as a whole. And as a whole, what it really comes down to is lawsuits. Lawsuits, lawsuits, lawsuits. And, well, let's be honest, I love, you know, doing YouTube. Even before that, I love watching videos on YouTube. And the thing is, even for me, as much as I love watching the catching stuff like that, I watch a lot of other videos too. I watch a lot of prank videos that they're taking off. I watch a lot of different videos. So, I don't want YouTube to go away, you know. And if YouTube feels that they have to sit there and take off stuff, delete stuff so that way they don't get, you know, a lawsuit. Even my channel, even my video, they had to sit there and take it down because apparently someone said that they were, I don't know. The point is, they didn't want to sit there and get a lawsuit, and I understand that. Now, I don't like it at all, but I understand it. And, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below about this strike on D.A.P. You know, do you think it was right? Do you think it wasn't right? You know, I have my feelings, but I want to sit there and hear what everyone else has to sit there and say about it. whatever the case is, I hope D.A.P is, D.A.P is going to sit there and be fine. They're still going to be doing their thing, and, they have a fucking large amount of supporters, me being one of them. Regardless of how I sit there and criticize or whatever, at the end of the day, I'm still going to sit there and support D.A.P. But, yes, thank you for watching. Be safe. See you in the next video.